What's up, you guys? It's Rob here. Today we're going to be talking about ticker symbol GME, and we're going to be going over it on the daily, weekly, and monthly time frame in anticipation for tomorrow's price action, March 31st, the day before April Fool's Day. But overall, today I'm incredibly happy. What I need you guys to do for me is to smash that like button for GameStop's price out action, because it absolutely was a phenomenal day in the market for GameStop. And we just need to turn that like button from white into blue. So just imagine taking it from a neutral into green like GameStop was today. But anyways, hopping into the video, GameStop was up to 194.46. We were up about 7% on the day, and even here into the after hours, we're trading in an upwards direction. We're actually at 195.10. So really great day overall. And what we're doing is we're taking this channel that we've been sitting in for so long of 172 to 198, 172 being our layer of support, until 198 being the level of resistance, and then of course having the psychological resistance of 200. But today really was that, like, I don't want to say it was a breakout day, but it really was a breakout day, because we traded all the way up to 202, and then we hit 204 later in the day. So we did break that 198 resistance, and we did break that 200 psychological level resistance. The only downside about that was we just weren't able to hold it. However, the great part was we have been creating, really today we created a tighter channel within the channel that we're already trading in. And really that channel is within the 195 to 192 marker. I drew it up here, and really, like, the whole entire day, for most of the day, we traded within this channel. And what's really great about this is we're getting these tighter consolidations. Like, it's a little bit of a volatile consolidation, but we're getting these tighter movements. And then when we had the market, as the market did, or pretty much it was around like 1 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time, that the market just decided, market correction, I think you're about over. Let's get back up on our feet. Let's start getting back up on our feet and putting our feet below ourselves and start running again. And let me tell you, GameStop took a run, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And the great part is when we took these runs, we didn't give the runs up fully like we were giving them up before. And we're making a run, and then we're having a little bit of a fallback, and then we're doing a little bit of consolidation, which is good. And this is healthy price action for the stock, really. And overall for the day, like, it was a healthy day. And right here is where I drew in my box. And the fact that we held 192 into the close is awesome. And the fact that we're up in after hours to 195 is even better. Like, I've read somewhere that GameStop got the price target of $203 or something like that. That's our new base, and that's where we should be looking to get to in the next couple of days. And hopefully that's going to be where our breakout's going to be. But overall for the day, we almost tested oversold a couple times here towards the end of the day on our drop, but we did test overbought a couple of times. But for the most time, we respected the RSI channel and stayed within that 70 to 30 range. So it's pretty good. I mean, the only thing that jumps out here to me on the 1 minute, 1 day chart is the fact right off the rip, when we tested 202, we really kind of got overextended here on the MACD, and we didn't keep our close, tight hugging of the signal, which is what we want to kind of do, to just be a healthy stock and have that healthy growth. But overall, like, really just can't complain about the price action. When we got up here and we did break 198, we just weren't able to hold it. And that's really what I'm going to be looking for tomorrow, since we're sitting at 192 now, is I'm really looking for tomorrow if we can get up to 198 and turn that resistance into a support, and then retest that psychological resistance of 200. And if we can get both of those and turn 200 into a support, man, let me tell you, once we get above 200, and if we can get up to, I think it was like 235 on the chart with the GME, anything after that, we're just going to rip upwards because we're just going to be causing immense pain to the hedges. And that's what we want to do, is we want to put the maximum amount of pain that we can on these hedge funds for shorting the stock while we're diamond handing it and holding it. So anyways, let's hop on over here to the 5-day, and we're not jump out to the 30-minute, and you can hopefully you can see my channel really well. Let me know down in the comments section if you can't see the channel really well, or if I should use a different color. To me, it looks like it stands out, but I mean, it might be completely different here on YouTube. So, but really within that channel, you can see that it was respected for most of the day until we broke out here at 1 o'clock and had 14. Oh, I can't do my times correctly. 14:30 is 2:30 p.m. So when we really had that upwards movement, and then we sold off into it. But the huge thing was that we held it here on the 30-minute. And when we're looking at the RSI at the end of the day, we're sitting here at 57. And when we closed, we were at 58. And really the MACD was only overextended when we had that bullish move. Otherwise, we pretty much hugged it for most of the day. I mean, here in the morning when we hit 202, it definitely did get a little bit overextended also. But with the MACD, we're sitting above the equilibrium, which is great. And I do see that the MACD crossed over the signal, which is supposedly a bearish indicator. But I mean, this is in the after hours, so I'm not personally concerned about that. And I'm not going to pay really much attention to that, because in the after hours, you don't have the same exact volume that you do during business hours. So let's go ahead here and hop out to the 1 month, 4-hour chart and take a look at it. So really, again, you can hopefully see this channel. We're still trading within it, if not slightly above it, because here with our last candle that we got, we technically closed above it. So I'm looking hopefully that we can ride this momentum that we got later in the day into tomorrow, and just in the pre-market just start ripping upwards, which would be absolutely phenomenal. Now looking back here, let's just take a look again at the indicators. The RSI is sitting at 58, so we're just sitting about a hair above neutral, which is pretty good and pretty healthy on the stock. We do have the MACD crossing over the signal here on Thursday of last week, which is that bullish indicator, and we continue that pattern upwards, and we're really hugging the signal and the MACD together really closely, which is actually good. We're not overextending ourselves, which is awesome. And we actually crossed over equilibrium, so we're headed even more into bullish territory. So really, when I take a look at this and I take a look at all these charts and take a look at the signals, what it's telling me is we're consolidating, but we're just priming the engine for a breakout and ignition. And all we need is that little spark to just send us to the moon. Now, I'm hoping that spark is going to be the end of this market correction, and when the whole entire market decides to just pick up and run, and we are absolutely going to run with it, because every single indicator that I'm looking at here on the 1 day, like we're looking incredibly bullish. Like there's just no question about it. Like at the end of the day, like bullish momentum, 5-day, 30-minute. Bullish momentum. We're sitting here just a hair above neutral on the RSI. And then when we again hop out here to the 1 month, to the 4-hour, we're sitting great. We're just a hair above neutral, got the crossover here on the MACD, and then we're crossing above the equilibrium. Like from a technical analysis perspective, we're literally hitting every single checkbox that we possibly can that just say, bull run, let's go kind of thing. But anyways, that's it really that I got for the charts for you guys. Tomorrow, I'm really hoping that we're going to be able to test 198. hold 198 for that respectable period of time and make a new support. It's really great that we made 192 as a new support here towards the end of the day and respected it. Like the fact that we're trading within that channel and we're just getting tighter and tighter, we're eventually something's going to give and we got to rip up. And the other thing that I really wanted to talk about was the new board member that Ryan Cohen has really been bringing on board. And with Ryan Cohen joining the board, really ever since he's joined the board and all these huge hires that they've been making, like it feels like, and this is my personal opinion, I do not know anything, not an insider or anything like that, but my personal opinion, I think Ryan Cohen really seems to be running the company because he's making these large moves and acquiring these large people. Like he acquired Elliott Wilk, which was Elliott Wilk was with Amazon, and like the fact that we're acquiring these people from either Amazon or Google or just large companies that are very fond of e-commerce is great. And it shows that GameStop is really just trying to change their mantra, and they're putting all the prime players at the table so they can change the company for the better. And Elliott Wilk, when he comes in, he's going to be starting on April 5th, but he's going to be the chief growth officer, if I'm correct. Yeah, the chief growth officer, and he has a lot of experience because he worked with Prime Pantry and he also worked at Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble is a very, very large product company and makes a crap ton of things. But aside from that, the whole thing is I feel like Ryan Cohen is essentially running this company. Yeah, you have the executive, you have the CE sitting there reading the earnings report at the earnings meeting, but really it smells like Ryan Cohen he isn't the new CEO, but he is definitely acting as a CEO and definitely having a large influence on this company. So, but anyways, done enough rambling for you guys today. See you guys in the next one. If you can, before you click out of the video, drop a like on the video and drop a comment down. Let me know what your thoughts are on this whole entire GameStop situation with Ryan Cohen. Is he just running the company now, or am I going crazy or something like that? But anyways, drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and down below also is a referral link to Webull, which is the platform that I am using here to trade all of my stuff and draw up all my charts and do all my technical analysis. It's a really great platform that I've honestly fallen in love with and I think beats the heck out of Robinhood. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.